What's it called? What's the channel called?
Journals and Journeys.
Hanging out at Journals and Journeys.
Hi, welcome to Journals and Journeys, or the other way around.
Hi everybody, I'm back with another video, and it's gonna be another little music review. This time for 3 artists that I haven't listened to before, and I'm quite excited to do another one of these because they're always really fun and something new. So stay tuned. So the first band I'm going to be listening to today, they're called Not a Toy, and I found out about them during the Fearless at Home live stream that was a couple days ago. So technically I have listened to them, but I haven't listened to the entirety of the song yet. So I'm gonna do that, but what I heard of the song was really cool, so let's just see. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, that was a nice transition. I love the vocals. They have a very alluring intensity to them. Ooh. Catchy melody, 100%. This reminds me of like a club beat dropping. Very minimal but very strong drums. Adding some keys, I think that's a nice little extra. Almost sounds like a whip. Okay. It's a nice bridge. Very catchy. Let's see what it's gonna do. I feel like it's gonna do something. Ooh, I was expecting more of a drop, not gonna lie. Maybe that would be too predictable. That was a nice one. Like I said, when I heard of that song, I think I heard like half of it or something. I already really enjoyed, but like listening to the whole thing, this is a really good song, a really good song. And I already know that they just have this one song out because I immediately looked them up on Spotify after I heard it, and it's a shame because I really enjoy their sound, so I would have loved to just hear and review more, but I hope that there's something coming in the future, and I assume so. If they're like signed with Fearless now, I have high expectations. Like I said, I really vibe with the song because it has a very catchy melody. It has a quite nice dynamic because it changes pace, it changes rhythm. Then you have like at one point you have keys coming in, then you have drums that are sometimes very fast. For like example, in the bridge you also have like a really fast beat, and then in the chorus they're like a little more minimal but like very strong. There's a lot of bass drum in there, which I think is really nice. Gives it like kind of like a heartbeat character. Then there's like this sound that almost sounds like a lash of a whip, which I think is cool. The vocals are really interesting as well, and they go very nicely together. I really like the sound of the vocalist, not gonna lie. And the whole time I had like a sense of, what does this remind me of in my head, and I still haven't quite figured out what it is. I feel like some of it is giving me a little bit of like Nothing But Thieves vibes. But there's something else in the mixture, and obviously they're their own band and everything, but like sometimes you'll just get glimpses of something, and I mean, reminding me of Nothing But Thieves, there could be worse things. Let's go through their Spotify description. So they have about 2,200 monthly listeners, which not too bad. So Not a Toy is not just a band, it's the lifestyle of art and creation, affirms Branson. We're not the first to combine different genres of music, but we're also actually blending other art forms, from streetwear to art shows. We're a snapshot of the... Oh my god, what is my voice doing? Okay, let's do that again. We're a snapshot of this generation's tattooed youth and bedroom beat makers. We're just creating, and there are no rules to creation. I like that. There's like a trend I like in general is like a little bit of this genre fluidity. For example, some of the sections of the song reminded me of like club music, if you could call it. I know there's different kind of clubs, but I think you know what I mean, which I think makes it really nicely with like more of the rock and alternative vibe. Okay, let's continue reading. The members of this collective initially met in high school and cut their teeth in various projects together before launching Not a Toy in 2020. Shoo, nice. Launching the band this year, signing to Fearless, and now in the amidst of a global pandemic and a music industry in crisis. Not bad. Operating out of a shared house in Denver, the group's synergy results from the sum of its parts. Classically trained and on the violin from a young age, TJ additionally plays a slew of other instruments, adding a variety of textures and production to the sound. Interesting. I think it would be really interesting to hear some violin in some of their future tracks, or like an electric violin. That would be interesting. Cool. I definitely vibe it with it, and also the Not a Toy, how they wrote it. I'll blend that in so you can see. I think that's cool that they had like the stop sign there. So yeah, definitely thumbs up, and I'm excited to see what else they're coming up with in the future. Okay, so next I want to actually listen to the stuff by Strand, and the fact that I'm including him in this video is a bit of cheating because he's a vocalist in Normandy. And obviously Normandy is a band that I really, really like, and I've seen them live a couple times. I knew he also did solo stuff, but I haven't really listened to any of his solo stuff, so I was like, why not just include it in the video? It gives me an excuse to listen to him. And I'm already pretty sure that I'm gonna like it, no matter if it's also rock, like the sound of Normandy, or something completely different, because I really think he has great vocals. So let's just see. But let's go for Let It Die first. That is Rival and Philip Strand. So let's see. Ooh, this has a nice cover picture. Ooh, okay. That's a lot softer than I expected. It's very melodic. That voice. So much. Oh, I love the raspiness in his voice. Like, there's so much power behind it. Let's see what happens now. Oh. Very synthy. It reminds me of someone like floating in space, floating through space. Something happening in slow motion. That's the kind of vibe this translates. Also, another very catchy melody. What if I could run away from time? Wow. So cool how it's just like cut off, and then like there's a complete switch of vibe and musicality from like piano and keys to this synthy, but it works so nicely, works so fluidly. Okay, quick little recap before we move on to the next song, the Let It Die. The sense of longing, like I said, is totally translated in the melody of the song, and it's really about, I feel like, wanting to forget something, wanting to let go of like an old grudge or a haunting memory, something like that. I only caught snippets of the lyrics because I was very focused on just listening to the song and taking it all in, but that's kind of the snippet that I got. And yeah, let's move on to the next song and then like give this a little review. The song is called Talk to Myself.
Looking at strangers rushing past me like the time is running out. I feel steady as a heartbeat, but my head is in the
This is a lot more upbeat than the last one. Oh, interesting. LA is dreaming, but I'm wide awake. See what this does? I'm tired of catching feelings. Yeah, same for that mood. The verses are like very minimal. They have a very minimal, steady beat. Most of the melody is so it's nice. And then we add in more second rhythm and more. I love how this builds up. This is really interesting. Gives the song a lot of dynamic and keeps you hooked. Ooh, I actually got those lyrics right. Yeah! What am I doing? This is like a TikTok dance. Sorry. It's crazy how fast the song gets into your head. What? I saw. This is the kind of song that I would put on as like a summer vibe. If I was making a summer recap, not speaking over COVID-19 summer, but like a nice normal summer. I really like that. I really vibe with that. And the other song as well, like they were so different from each other, but also similar in a way. This one was even more synthy, and both of them are a little different from what I usually listen to because I'm not gonna lie, I love me some guitars, like some electric guitars or some heavy drums, some nice bass. I'm a rock and roll fan, not only of course, but I love it. I love rock. I love the gnarly, more aggressive tones of like punk or even sometimes a little metal strewn in there. Doesn't mean I don't enjoy this kind of music once in a while, and I'm glad I gave it a listen. And I will actually be adding that to my monthly rotation, I think, because it's a vibe. It's an absolute vibe, and it does remind me of the White Flag reimagined ones. And I really enjoy all of those songs as well, and it's nice to see like a different perspective on it. Solo artist and singer for pop rock band Normandy. Is pop rock the right title for Normandy? I don't know. But like genres are difficult. Let's just say Normandy are great, and everyone should listen to Normandy, because why not? Crisp sound and playful melodies on both original and why can't I? For some reason it's not showing the complete description, which is interesting, but oh well. Verdict on Philip's solo stuff. Definitely, let's give him a follow. Definitely worth listening to. And yeah, it just shows that he just has a very diverse style, and I think it's great when members of a band are not scared to also pursue their solo projects. And people might say this might be in conflict with the band they're in, but I don't think so. Like, as a creative, if you want to do something else, why do you need to drag everyone along with it? Like, go do your thing, be creative, create your own little world. Doesn't mean you neglect the other, if that makes any sense. So yeah, give Philip a listen, and 2 thumbs up for me. So last but not least, I'm going to be reviewing Those Who Dream, and they're a duo from Australia, and I can't believe I actually haven't listened to them yet, because they've been on tour with The Fame, and obviously if you've been watching my channel, you know I'm a big fan of The Fame. So I've heard their name before. I do know a lot of people that listen to them, and I keep on saying you should listen to Those Who Dream. Just kind of haven't gone around to that yet, and I'm friends with a good mate of theirs as well, so I feel like I should have already listened to them, but I haven't yet. Fun fact actually though, I already planned to film this video and include them in the video, and they recently reached out to me and asked if I could review a music video of theirs, and I'm going to be doing that. That's coming up next, but I was going to review them here anyway, so they're getting 2 features. I can't speak today. Features today, so I guess that makes up for me being late to the game. So I'm on their Spotify right now, and let's see what I'm going to listen to. Maybe the top 2 tracks, which are Violet and Monster. Ooh. This is a very unusual sound. I'm not paying attention to the lyrics at all, but this seems so sassy. Ooh. Nice. Building up intensity. Let's see where this goes. Ooh, and my heart bleeds violet. Okay, that's the only lyric so far I caught. Ooh, some rockier vocals. I'm here for it, here for it. I really like the break for violet. I feel like we're nearing the bridge section. A whisper vocal. And some bass. Ooh, wow, I did not expect that. That's so cool. They're really good. Catchy as well. Nice one. Let's move on to the next track. I don't want to wait.
Talking to the walls again. I've got a lot of thoughts that I should hate. I can keep myself steady if my brain's upstairs, but it's about to dissipate.
Ooh, a build. Let's see where this build goes. Okay. It's a little more synthy than Violet. That's so unexpected. I would kind of expect like a heavier drop, but it's not. It's like it gets a little calmer and reducer, but that's so interesting because it breaks with your expectations and it makes it very memorable. My guitar. Yes! I'm just a sucker for guitars. Sounds a little spacey. Ooh, that was a nice end. Nice. Oh my god, they're really good. I don't know what I was expecting, but that would be really bad that I haven't listened to them before, because they are so good. Oh my god. Very excited about this right now. So I'm not exactly sure where that just cut off, but amidst of my excitement, my camera decided that it was going to run out of charge, so I just had to switch the battery. But yeah, I'm back. I don't remember what I was saying. Something probably about how excited I am that I actually got a chance to listen to them now, because they are really good. Absolutely. I love how they like combine like these really nice rocky guitars with like synth, some keys. Then the vocals were different than I expected them, but like I'm here for it, absolutely. So let us read their description. The Dolls of Dream are a pop rock duo from Perth consisting of brothers Josh and Cooper Meyer. Ages 20 and 22. 20 and 22. Impressive. The Australian brothers aren't afraid to speak up for what they believe in, delivering personal lyrics about mental health under the guise of fiercely infectious pop rock. Definitely catchy. Definitely both of the songs are very catchy. Not bound to a genre or stage, the duo swap instruments and capture every at their electrifying live shows. I'd love to see them live, but you know, Perth is kind of a far way away, and during these corona times it is even further away than under usual circumstances. But for now, I shall be content with just listening the crap out of whatever they have on their Spotify. I just followed them, by the way. Exciting. But yeah, I'm definitely going to give their songs more of a spin to also get to that level of lyrics and them talking about mental health, because that's definitely very important issues. And music is a beautiful platform where you can just like incorporate that and basically all your life experiences, because it just allows people to connect on a very different level than just talking to someone would. So yeah, definitely want to dive deeper into that. Alright everybody, that was it for this episode of reacting to new artists. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe also found a new artist to listen to. I always enjoy doing these because there are so many great artists, bands, whatever out there that you might not have on your radar necessarily, and it's always fun to discover something new. So definitely highly happy with what I listened to today. And yeah, can't wait to do this again. If you have any suggestions, feel free to drop them in the comments or shoot me a DM on Instagram, whatever. And yeah, I will be seeing you in another video, and thank you so much for watching.